Hello everyone, this is Steve Segura for ECTV, and joining us today we have the UBM contestants for this year's pageant. And joining us is Crystal Farias. She's the coach and coordinator. Welcome. Brisa Garcia, that's contestant number 3. Leslie Silva, contestant number 2. And Isabella Morales Verduzco, contestant number 1. Now, tell us a little bit about yourselves. I'm going to start with you, and you just pass the mic down. Why did you decide to join the pageant? What inspired you or motivated you?
What inspired me to join this pageant is I was always really shy, and I wanted to get out of my shell and gain more confidence. Also, I wanted to learn a lot of new values and how to be a young lady. And I feel like all that I've been learning is really going to help me in the end. Thank you.
What made me decide to join this pageant is that I wanted to try new things, come out my shelf, since I'm really shy, and how people were telling me that trying new things will make myself better, my confidence will grow, and that's why I joined this pageant. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is my second pageant, so I knew it was going to be a great experience. I joined this pageant mainly because I wanted to learn more about myself. I wanted to meet new people, also about my community and my culture and how to carry myself better. Thank you.
Now, joining us is Crystal Farias. You're the coach. Tell us, how was it? Is this your first experience doing this? And how is it coaching these young ladies? How difficult of a task is it?
Well, this is my first time coordinating. I was once the security for the judges, then I became a judge, now I'm the coach and coordinator. And it has its tasks, you know, sometimes we have to push them to do the best, and I've met some really good contestants. I mean, they're really good girls and they try their best, and they've changed so much. I mean, they were really shy, and I'm like, oh, come on, let's, you know, you can do it, come on. So, but yeah, they have come a long way. So.
How many hours have they put into this practicing?
Probably about 40 plus. We practice every day, and now that we're getting closer to the event, it's like more and more I'm on them. So yeah, we're going 4 hours a day. So.
Now, what's the hardest part of this pageant for you?
The hardest part of this pageant for me would probably be all the preparing we have to do for interviews, going out to events. We always have to speak in front of everyone that's there, and it was always hard for me, public speaking, so that would be the hardest part for me. Thank you.
Good afternoon. For me, the hardest part of this pageant would be speaking out in public because, like I said, I'm a really shy person, but I have gained a lot of confidence, and I'm just building up in myself, and I like yeah, I think I'm getting better just being out there and speaking up. Thank you.
I never really had a problem talking out to people. I was always outgoing, but the hardest part that they taught me was you're always being watched. So I have to watch every move that I do because we don't know who our judges are. We don't know anything. So no matter what event we go to, we always have to be in good posture, smiling. And I have a bad habit of not smiling all the time, so I look sad. So I think that was a big, that was hard for me.
Well, I must say, this part in a young lady's life, I mean, I have 3 daughters, and I would always ask them, do you want to join the UBM, you know, become a queen, or, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking. So, you know, I commend you guys for having the the gumption to get up and do it. No, it takes some guts to do what you guys do, and you should be proud of yourselves, and you're representing your community and your Hispanic heritage, Mexican. Viva Mexico. So I understand that we have a pageant coming out. It is on Sunday, August 20th at 4 p.m. at St. Pat's Church, and that is at 3810 Grand Boulevard here in East Chicago. If you want more tickets, you can contact the UBM president, that is Margaret Gomez, and her number is 219-801-0810. We also have the festivities, the Fiestas Patrias, coming up, and that is on September 10th. The parade will begin at noon, and the festivities will pick up at 2 p.m. at Joros Beach, that is right behind Ameristar Casino. They have a variety of Mexican groups, tons of food, and a great family time. It's a general great family time for families to enjoy. This will all happen on that Sunday, September 10th. I believe the admission is $3. You can look them up on Facebook. I believe they're under Benefica Mexicana, and they also have a website. It's ubmindiana.com. So if you want more info, you can definitely check them out there. And if you want to come support these ladies, make sure you get a hold of Margaret Gomez for tickets. Once again, her number is 801-0810. I believe the tickets are only, $15? So that's a very nominal fee that will go towards supporting the UBM. I believe the young ladies get a scholarship as a prize, correct? And now, before we end, tell me, what would you do if you win? What's one of the first things you do? Or what are your goals after you've been crowned queen? What do you want to do after that?
The first thing I would want to do if I was crowned queen is I would want to put myself out in the community, get to know people better, put myself out there. And one of my goals after this pageant would be to help the next pageants and to talk to them about my experience. Thank you.
Can I answer in Spanish?
Sure. That's good.
La primera cosa que yo hiciera después de ganar reina es ayudar a las mujeres mexicanas cómo aprender a ser respetuosas, respetarse ellas mismas y cómo ser una persona humilde. Gracias.
The first thing I would want to do is, if I win queen, I want to start a youth organization for the Latino children. I want to be a activist and a voice to my community, especially for the Latino people. I want to help the people with immigration, anything about law, and especially everyone in my community. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us here today on ECTV. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. I wish you all the best of luck, and Viva Mexico.